Okay, good afternoon, everybody. We are going live for a severe thunderstorm warning for Dooley and Crisp counties. That includes Cordele into Vienna there. Let's take the map down so you can see this storm. It's been severe, or at least the part underneath it has been severe around the Tifton area, but then this new part that's developed to the north is rolling toward the north here. Strong gusty winds, hail possible in there as well. And all of this is kind of coming down as I speak, so I'm going to try to see if I can get some more chat room information going here. Seem to be having an issue over there. Let's see, this is going to be 60 mile per hour winds, 3/4 inch hail. Again, Crisp and Dooley. And that goes until 5:30. Let's see, penny size hail. We're looking at the movement. Let's see, moving north at 30. So moving north at 30 is going to, for the most part, this is going to stay just west of 75 as far as the most intense part. There's going to be some strong thunderstorm stuff running up 75, but the majority of the part that is severe is going to be on this side. So kind of Cordele toward Lake Blackshear here, running up toward the north, with Dooley County next in line on that. So that goes until 5:30. Let me see if I can get some other sources up over here. As far as the other thunderstorms that are around that, if you're anywhere over into Wilcox County, that is not severe. Let me pull the map out so you can see that. So for right now, it's our southern counties. We do see rain developing in northern Dooley into southern Houston right here. This is just the beginning of some of this other stuff firing. We'll have to wait and see how this goes as we go through time. But as we continue on through the coming hours, this is going to be floating northward. So hopefully as not anything that is severe, but the potential is there for some gusty winds, at least at the onset with the first leading edge of these. Everything that is kind of coming in behind all of this down here is entering a different atmosphere where it is not as strong. But this front edge is going to have a little bit of a punch to it. So far, again, Wilcox County is looking at just a normal garden variety thunderstorm. But that one storm for Crisp into Dooley, so it's going to be western Crisp County into southwest Dooley County. All right, let's see if we have any questions. Angel says, so that will be coming to Macon. Rosine talking about Crawford County. Yeah, eventually all of this will lift northward. It doesn't mean that it's going to be severe as it comes up. Maybe this is the only time it's severe, but if it's coming in with a little bit of a thump now, it'll probably continue with some of that. But again, we're not looking at tornadic weather with this. This is there's still strong winds, 60 mile per hour winds and some small hail in there. So it's on the lower end of a severe thunderstorm criteria. So it's something to still take seriously and keep away from windows. Just wait it out as it comes through. But think of this as every once in a while we'll get some summertime thunderstorms that are a little bit on the strong side. So that's what this is, rolling north. So again, I don't see anything rotating in that. Let's take a look here for you. Yeah, velocity not showing anything rotating, so that's good. So we're talking about straight line winds. And let's do a track on it. Moving, I believe it said north. Let's see what it was. Moving north at 30. So we will go with a track.
I can't hear you.
He said he'll keep us posted.
Oh.
North at 30. Byronville, 543 to Lilly Community there, 535. So again, this warning goes until 5:30. We'll see if it's actually still inside that polygon by the time we get to 5:30. It may have already outrun it. So again, severe thunderstorm warning in that yellow polygon for Crisp and Dooley County until 5:30. Other storms that we're keeping an eye on, obviously anything that's south underneath here where we've seen a severe thunderstorm warning in the Tifton area, but this in Wilcox that has really blown up just north of Rochelle, heading toward Pineview here, eventually Hawkinsville maybe. All of this will be riding toward the north here. Doesn't mean that these are going to go severe, but we're keeping an eye on them, so because obviously there is the potential for severe weather with any of this that's rolling in from the south. Here's the bigger picture as you go farther down. You can see more storms down there. Let's go big picture. And you can see storms firing in Alabama over into Mississippi, so an active afternoon out there. And then you can see even stuff that goes on up I-16 here. So all of this eventually to float north. It doesn't mean that everyone's going to see strong thunderstorms tonight, but at least the potential for some rain and a rumble. And we'll see if anything within there wants to get a little bit on the strong side. Here is a look. Let's do the high-res model as we go through. This is around 8 o'clock tonight. It's not initializing very well because it's not picking up on where the rain is now, but you get the idea. And again, I don't want you to look and say, Dublin and Sandersville not going to get anything. This is just one model run. Generally, I just like to think of all of us with the potential of seeing rain or thunderstorms as we go through tonight, because you can see it starting to blow up there as we get into Lawrence County, into Washington County. So I think everybody will get a chance at this as we go through tonight. There's midnight to 1, and then that'll probably do it. So it's pretty much from now to about midnight the potential to see rain, not exactly where you're standing for the next 7 hours. Just means that for our whole area, for this to go from south to north. Back to the radar. The majority of our area not seeing anything, but eventually will as all this starts to move toward the north here. Let's take a look here at the Perry Skycam. By the way, May Days canceled again this afternoon because of the potential for storms. So far quiet out there, but we'll eventually start to see the sky in the background get a little bit dark here. This is looking toward the south. Won't be long, we'll start to see some. There's actually some rain nearby in southern Houston County, but definitely nothing severe. Let's do a check on hail. Yeah, there's the hail cores, 2 of them. One of them in Wilcox County where there is no warning. Small hail here, but getting larger. You're starting to get up 3/4 of an inch here around Lake Blackshear. So if you know of anyone that's on the lake or nearby that's maybe not near a source of info, maybe give them a shout and say, hey man, you got a storm coming up with some pretty good hail in it and some strong winds. I wouldn't hit the boat just yet. Wait that out as it comes on through, and really for the next couple of hours there's the potential for storms in and around that area. Again, we're still in May. So kind of straddling a little bit of spring and summer. So, looking to see, people may be thinking, tornado type weather. That's not what we're seeing with this. This is gusty winds and the possibility of hail, but I don't see anything rotating. That's good. The severe thunderstorm warning in the Tifton area has been allowed to expire here. That one was a little bit strong. What's going to happen is these will start to take over as the main storms and rob the energy from this down here. And it may even leapfrog again. This is the outflow from these storms down here creating these, and these may put out an outflow, and we may see another batch develop toward the north. We are starting to see some development. Again, southern Houston County, northern Dooley, new lightning there. And this lightning's starting to pick up here in Wilcox heading into Pulaski. But the big show is definitely what's rolling into Crisp County here, and that's where the hail core is. Between Cordele and Lake Blackshear is kind of where that main hail core of 3/4 inch hail is set up. Yeah, the Rains community right there, that's going to be a lot of heavy rain there, crossing over 280 coming into Cordele from the lake or vice versa there, and there's 75 on the right. So here's the interstate. A little bit slow going, I'm sure, going up and down 75 right now. And again, not severe at the moment, but Wilcox going into Pulaski County. You're probably hearing the rumbles of thunder with this stuff. That is not severe, nor is any of this here Dooley into southern Houston. That is not severe either, yet. Hopefully it will not be. So that is the situation for now. Let's see what kind of questions we have. Yeah, I hear you, Dora. Love the rain. It's everything that comes with it that can be terrifying, especially the lightning. Yeah, we're thankful to see the rain. Don't want all the fireworks that come with it, but at least we're not looking at a super duper severe thunderstorm warning or a tornado warning or anything like that. So it's going to be gusty as it comes through, but just give it a few minutes. It'll ride on through. Again, it's moving toward the north at 30 miles per hour. New storms firing in Telfair County now, so all this is really just starting to get going now. So if you're in Telfair, south side, maybe out toward the west of Lumber City, south of McRae, hearing some thunder there, that is not severe. We're keeping an eye on it. The only warning we have is Dooley and Crisp. And you can see the overall picture here as everything will continue to kind of float toward the north like this. All right, just looking around for any new info, so there may be lulls when I'm not speaking. Let's see. They're going with strong thunderstorm wording instead of severe thunderstorm for west central Dodge, Pulaski, northwestern Wilcox, and northeastern Dooley. So that's the old school way of saying significant weather advisory, talking about that other storm that's coming up from Abbeville there. Strong thunderstorm impacting portions of southeastern Dooley and Crisp counties until 5:45. So again, this other stuff here is not severe, but something that's being watched by the National Weather Service. So it's at least being spoken of as strong, but not severe. Severe, you got to get up winds over 58 miles per hour and an inch in diameter hail. So we're one of those, and we're not seeing that here yet. Let's go back and check in on the hail. Generally a good indicator of where a strengthening storm is. Hail core in Dooley has come up a little bit right here. Still looking at maybe a ½ inch in diameter. Again, this is around Lake Blackshear. Small hail running up 75 in this part here and then over in Wilcox, but these two parts are not in a severe thunderstorm warning. Still talking about this part right here for that. More storms to the south here. Again, there is the big picture. See everything right with what the models were showing for today. Storms blowing up in South Georgia and then starting to roll toward the north. They're doing the same thing over in Alabama, rolling toward Montgomery or from Montgomery to Birmingham. Mississippi lighting up again this afternoon. So a lot of storms out there and a lot of untouched area. All of this eventually will get filled in with rain, either rain or thunderstorms. Hail core south of McRae. Yeah, Charles, was looking at that one just a moment ago, and you can see that storm south of the McRae area heading on up toward the north, eventually to come into town. And we have seen a small hail core with that. Let's check back in on that. So you can see that hail core there, southern Telfair County, right here. So that storm is strengthening. We'll see how that goes as it goes toward the north. See if any warning is eventually issued for that. This one right here in Dooley looks like it's jumped up a notch. Let's check in on the hail there. Yeah, it's looking at about a ½ inch diameter. So if that continues, then there could eventually be maybe a severe thunderstorm warning. We'll see. For Dooley into Macon County into Houston County. We'll see how that goes. Eastman area, rain developing there. This is all new right here, just to show you just where you can see the beginning of some things. It may just stay rain, or that may be a new thunderstorm trying to develop there. Again, this one right here is the main storm between Cordele and Lake Blackshear, heading into, about to cross over into Dooley County 5 more minutes left on this warning. Amanda says raining very hard now in the city of Cordele. I imagine so. Watching from Montezuma. Hello, Sabrina. Caleb, when is the news coming on? Well, we have breaking national news right now, so not really sure on that just yet, but we're all standing by, and we'll just kind of see how it goes as we go through time here.
5:30 to 6:30.
What about Hawkinsville? Hawkinsville is going to see some rain, maybe a thunderstorm here in a little bit.
They're gonna take it to 5:30 to 7. 7, we'll go 5:30 to 6. 6 to 5:30. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let me see if I check the hail cores again. They're about the same. This one has come down a little bit, and this one has taken over. Remember, I talked about a little bit ago about maybe some leapfrogging where the outflow of one storm then forms another storm, which takes over as the stronger one to the north. And then this one over here in Telfair, that hail core is getting up to nearly an inch in diameter with that, some yellow in there. Yeah, so this one's blooming pretty quickly right here. You can see that with all the lightning, but this is still the biggest game in town. But these two are to be watched, and then that one in Telfair. Again, if you're just dropping in, just to show you the high-res model for tonight shows this as we go through 7, 8 o'clock tonight, everything continuing to ride northward. This is a new run that just came in. There's 7, 8 o'clock tonight. So I think a lot of people are going to get at least rain from this, even late tonight. It's one of these where every area will get touched in some way, because you can see like Dublin to Sandersville, not a whole lot right there, but as you get into late night hours, there's more energy there that just comes in and gets eaten up. So all of this is riding north, so at least for rain lovers, that potential is going to continue to roll in. Will it be severe? We'll have to wait and see on that. Okay, guys, we're about to go on the air with the news. Severe thunderstorm warning, Telfair and Wheeler. I'll have more on that on the news coming up. We're going to cut this off now.